The US is a huge and diverse country with so much to offer to travelers. But how do you choose where to go? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking for adventure, relaxation, or inspiration, you'll find it here. With these 11 jaw-dropping destinations in the US, you will definitely fall in love with this country. Number 11. The Smithsonian Museums. The Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. is a huge collection of 17 museums and galleries, not to mention the National Zoo. Starting with the Natural History Museum, here you can travel through time from the start of humanity. Meanwhile, the Air and Space Museum showcases the future of space travel. Then there's the National Museum of African American History and Culture that will give you a sneak peek into the history and culture. Moreover, the castle is the central spot known officially as the Smithsonian Institution building, where you can get the roadmap to visit all these museums. This cluster of museums has over 150 million objects, art pieces, and specimens combined. And the plus point is it won't cost you a penny to visit. Number 10. Golden Gate Bridge. This bridge has been linking San Francisco to Marin County for over 80 years. And let us tell you, it's a sight to behold. This iconic bridge took 4 years to build, and it's nearly 2 miles long. And even though it looks red, it's actually painted international orange, so it doesn't disappear in San Francisco's famous fog. So, if you're itching to get up close and personal with this beauty, you've got options. You can drive across it, just a heads up, there's a southbound toll. Join a free walking tour, pedal across on a bike, or hop on a cruise for a view from the San Francisco Bay. But it gets pretty busy in the summer, so you might want to plan your visit for the fall or spring. Number 9. National Mall. The National Mall in DC is a giant playground for history buffs and nature lovers alike. It's 1,000 acres of monuments, sites, and green spaces, all looked after by the National Park Service. And the iconic Washington Monument here stands taller than any other building in the city. Speaking of icons, the Lincoln Memorial, Thomas Jefferson Memorial, Vietnam War Memorial, and Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial are all jaw-dropping too. However, make sure you've got a day or two to see everything at the National Mall. There's so much to see, you might even need to plan a return trip. Number 8. Mystic Aquarium. Based in Connecticut, Mystic is a place for people who are really into marine life. Here you can check out jaw-dropping indoor and outdoor exhibits, and it's the only New England aquarium with beluga whales. You can also touch sharks, stingrays, and crabs. Plus, you can catch a show with California sea lions or even try your hand at painting with a seal. And the tickets start at around $29 for adults and $21 for kids. Just keep in mind prices can change depending on where you go. After you're done at the aquarium, you can also take a stroll through the village by the Mystic River. You'll find all sorts of local shops and tasty restaurants to check out. Number 7. Stanley Hotel. If you're on the hunt for a spine-chilling, spooky spot to visit in the US, that is also a jaw-dropping one. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado is the place to be. This mansion served as the inspiration behind Stephen King's The Shining. And let us tell you, it had a haunting reputation long before King ever set foot there. Loads of guests have reported some seriously strange stuff happening over the years, like shadowy figures, creepy laughter, lights flickering on and off, and things moving all by themselves. If that's not enough to send shivers down your spine, the hotel has even been the focus of a few paranormal documentaries. And they've actually got spirited rooms you can stay in. You can bunk down in Stephen King's iconic Room 217 or Room 401, which was a top pick for the Ghost Hunters team while they were filming. Number 6. Walt Disney World. This place has been a treasure trove of fun since 1971, and it's got it all for anyone's taste. We're talking about 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, resorts, and even the super cool Disney Springs entertainment area. The Magic Kingdom is where you'll find all those classic rides like Space Mountain and the Haunted Mansion. Meanwhile, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Disney's Animal Kingdom feature awesome festivals and sections straight out of Disney movies like Toy Story and Avatar. Sure, it's busy all year round, but you'll dodge the biggest crowds if you visit in the spring or fall, when the kids are busy with the books instead of the theme parks. And if you're worried about prices, a one-day ticket starts at $109 for anyone age 10 and up. Number 5. Kennedy Space Center. Located in Florida, this space center features all the cool space stuff from models of space shuttles, rockets, and satellites, to all the tools and tech that make space exploration possible. They've even got simulators and modules that'll make you feel like a real deal astronaut. And if you're wondering how close the experience is to the real one, you can actually meet a bona fide astronaut in person at the Astronaut Encounter Theater. Number 4. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls isn't just a Canadian treasure, it's a star on the American stage too. This jaw-dropping beauty stands 176 meters tall and was carved by nature during the Ice Age. The best way to experience it is to hop on a boat trip for an up-close and personal encounter with the sheer power and beauty of those falls. Just a little tip, don't forget your raincoat. You can get right under the falls with the Made of the Mist boat tour, or by trekking to the Cave of the Winds beneath Bridal Veil Falls. But if you're up for an adventure, try walking over to the Canadian side and catch a different view. And for those who just can't get enough, you can book a local hotel and keep the fun going at Niagara Falls State Park. Number 3. World of Coca-Cola. Tucked in Atlanta, Georgia, this place is a shrine to everyone's beloved soft drink. You can taste over 100 different sodas from all over the globe. Watch how they bottle this magic elixir, check out classic ads and slogans, and even step into the super secret vault of the secret formula. A trip here will take you about 2 hours, and it will set you back about $19 if you're a grown-up, and $15 for kids aged 3 to 12. Oh, and if you've got little ones who are 2 or younger, they can tag along for free. And once you've had your fill at the World of Coca-Cola, you've got the Georgia Aquarium and the National Center for Civil and Human Rights right there too. Number 2. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This place is the holy ground for auto racing, and it is also a National Historic Landmark. Inside the hallowed grounds of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum, you'll see race cars galore, trophies, photos, and all sorts of cool stuff celebrating the wild world of auto racing. Apart from that, you can jump on a tour of the track itself, stopping at the famous Yard of Bricks, where you can kiss it for good luck. Just a tradition. One thing to keep in mind though, if you're hoping to take a spin on the track, steer clear of May when all systems go for the annual Indianapolis 500, because that's when the track gets a bit busy. Number 1. Space Needle. This place screams futuristic coolness and has been wowing visitors ever since it was first built in 1962 for the World's Fair. Then it got a makeover in 2018 and it started featuring another wow factor: the glass benches where you can dangle your feet while taking in the view. They've also got the Loop, the world's one and only rotating glass floor. And if you're not feeling quite that adventurous, you can still take in the breathtaking sights of the city, Puget Sound and Mount Rainier, through those floor-to-ceiling windows. The Space Needle is open every day, and getting in will set you back about $35 for grown-ups and $26 for the little ones aged 5 to 12. However, these prices can change depending on the season, so plan accordingly. So, which location made you drool? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, have a wonderful, adventurous life.